Ah, day two of chilling in the summer. Renaissance of Light. I am super glad you guys are here. Thank you, thank you, thank you for not giving up on yourself. And for those of you that couldn't be here and are watching the recording, welcome. And just like feel into that. That song, for those of you watching the recording, you won't see it, hear it. Don't Stop Till You Get Enough by Michael Jackson. You know, I considered playing that yesterday. It showed up on my feed a little while ago, and I thought, oh, I forgot all about that song. I love that. That's like a song that just makes you move. And I didn't. I chose yesterday's song by Trooper. I can't remember the name of it. Here for a Good Time. That's what it was. Here for a Good Time, not a long time. And then I went to the grocery store in the afternoon and I pulled up, and there was this car that a mom had obviously left the kids in the car while she ran into the grocery store, and they've got the roof open and they're like at out the roof and they're dancing. And I get out of my car, and guess what song it is? That one, Don't Stop. And I'm like, well, at least they're playing good music, right? And so I thought, okay, that's a sign. That's the song for today. So, and I think that's great because, oh my gosh, we give up on ourselves. We give up. We go, oh, I'm good. I'm good. And we don't go all the way. And I know it's easy to give up. Every painting I do, there comes a point where I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a mess. I'm gonna just walk away. But when I push through, when I keep going, like beautiful stuff comes through. And that's what we need to remember in our own lives. We can't give up. We hit resistances. We don't know where to go. We don't know what to do. We're a little bit stuck, but we got to keep pushing through, keep asking the questions, and keep searching for, that connection and that those answers from you. In fact, you don't even have to keep searching. I know from experience that every single time that I have, sat with something, asked the questions in my journal, I'll just write them in my journal. Like, universe, I don't get this. I don't understand. Help me understand this. Help me see this through the eyes of love. Help me shift through this. Help me see this in a higher perspective. Within 3 days, I always get the answers. Always. As long as I don't stop, I keep staying open to it. Well, today we are on to day two of living. Oh, sorry, chilling in the summer. I had a different title down here. Becoming the Clear Channel is today's focus. And thank you for being here. Hello, Brenda. Hello, Darla. Hello, Kelly. We had a beautiful, oh, here comes Delmain. We had a beautiful gathering last night in the teepee, and Dar was there, and Delmain was there, and Joe, and there was quite a few, and it just felt really good to be there again, to connect with everyone again. All right. Hello, Dal. Welcome. All right. So I know Melody couldn't be here. She's, I guess Red Deer's having their parade today. The Westerner. I don't know. Yeah, the Westerner's happening. So that starts. That's big event. Oh, okay. So yesterday, we talked about turning our face towards the light. We spoke about where attention goes, creative energy flows. And I want to dive deeper into where attention goes, nervous system follows, right? But yesterday we talked about, every moment we're investing our life force somewhere. It's our precious resource and it's going somewhere. And this is part of our manifestation. But what if that wasn't the whole story, right? We have learned manifestation as, vision boards, meditation, affirmations, visualization, feeling as if it's done, scripting, gratitude, frequency, like all of this. And none of it is wrong. And they're really beautiful techniques that we have. But what if, we're just assuming that we're trying to create something that isn't here? We're trying to pull it in. So think about this. I want you to, in your journal, if you have a journal there, draw a circle. And in the center of that circle, write down what I am trying to manifest. And this is an example of the separate self. So, and all around that circle, I want you to write down what it is that you're trying to manifest. Love, peace, freedom, abundance, more money, healing, relationships, opportunities, desires that are in your heart. And this is the way we've visualized for a long time of like, okay, here I am, and I am going to pull all these things into my life. Now draw a second circle, a little bit bigger in your journal. And in the center, I want you to write, I am. And within that center, and within the circle around the I am, I want you to write wisdom, love, abundance, life, creation, intelligence, beauty, grace, joy. Creative force, creative energy, whatever you want to put in there, put it in there. Because now you is a visual. This is just a visual of nothing is outside of you anymore. Source isn't over there. It is expressing itself as you. You're not a person attempting to access source or access all the things that you want to manifest. You are source experiencing itself as a person. You are that power within you, and that changes everything. And it's not because all those techniques that we use don't work. It's because the identity determines our capacity to hold, our capacity to hold what it is we want to manifest. So if we're holding a fearful identity, we can meditate beautifully. A scarcity identity can visualize perfectly. A doubtful identity, the doubt that, oh, I don't know if these dreams are for me or if they'll come in, can repeat affirmations every day, can journal every day, yet underneath it all, the channel remains constricted. It's like trying to pour an ocean through a kinked garden hose. The water is not the problem. The ocean is not the problem. The hose is. And so this is where we need to come to today in this clear understanding of becoming the channel, the open channel. Inner coherence. A lot of people think coherence means feeling peaceful, but I think coherence means so much more and something deeper. Inner coherence is when your heart, your mind, your nervous system, your body, your attention, your actions all come together. They're no longer pulling in different directions. Life force doesn't become stronger. What happens is resistance becomes weaker as we become that clearer channel. It's like the sun doesn't shine brighter, the clouds simply move out of the way. And I love this because it just reminds us that that core of who we are, that power to create is within us always. It never disappears. It's not like we have to channel more in. We just need to remove the resistances. And that's what that meditation that I guide you through of being in your heart and aligned to the heart of Mother Earth and the heart of the universe, that clear channel alignment is where we are allowing ourselves to be a clear channel. We are allowing ourselves to step out of the way, let go of all those resistances of what's going on in our head, you know. And we know that, you know, attention, focus determines where your creative energy flows. That's true, but there's another question to all of this, and it's how much creative energy is available to flow. How much are you letting through? And that depends on our inner coherence. Attention creates a direction, and coherence determines capacity. The capacity to hold. And you've probably heard other people say that. It's like, oh, if you want more, you have to have the capacity to hold more. Well, that is so true because if we have a body that is in resistance and fear and clenching, we can't hold more. We're choked up. We're clogged up. And so bringing ourselves into that calm inner state of saying, yeah, okay, I could go there. I could hold more because life as it is right now is just very comfortable. Even though it may not be, even though there may be discomfort, which I've experienced with scarcity, with whatever is going on, it's familiar. So it's comfortable. You know you can handle it. And I used to think, gosh, I'm better at, handling my money when I'm very limited. When there gets to be an abundance of money in my account, my nervous system would start going like, oh my God, I don't know how to deal with this. And I didn't even recognize that at the time. And so now it's like, oh, okay, I can do this. This is okay. And we can stretch that capacity a little bit at a time as we need, but it's the inner coherence work. It's that nervous system regulation. It's picking up on those underlying subconscious thoughts that are there that are getting in the way of our life expanding into the dreams that we desire. We can say we want this, this, and this. We want more love. We want more peace. We want more whatever. But if your body is not allowing it, if your body is in fear, clenching, worried in any way, then it's not going to follow. And for so many years, I was in soul alignment. I was talking to my soul. I knew exactly what was coming through my heart. I was following that desire. I'm connected to my soul. I'm doing the mind work. I'm doing the new mindset work. I'm releasing old patterns. But it still wasn't coming through. And that was because my body was still stuck in the past. There were so many fear frequencies held in my body. I didn't even realize it until I started going there and really looking and unpacking all of that. But our body has this ancient wisdom within it that knows, are we safe or not? And you think about it, when we came through, when we were born, that's pretty scary. We cut off from the source to come through into this human body. And hopefully the people around us caught us with love. But that didn't always happen. And life happened. And parenting skills weren't that great all the time. They did their best, but they were holding on to ancestral patterns, ancestral fears also. And so we landed here and our body kind of went, this is not as safe as it used to be. You guys, are you listening to me? Like our nervous system is in the back seat going, slow down. I don't think this is safe. I don't think we should go here. And it's pulling back. It's a weight in the back seat pulling back. And meanwhile, your heart and your soul and your mind is going, no, let's go, let's go. This is fun. I want to go here. Let me experience this. I want more. I want more. I want more. It's like being on that, that roller coaster that you're dragging the person around with you going, and they're going, my God, no, I can't do this anymore. I don't want to do this. So our body starts to hold that resistance. And when we don't listen to it, then what shows up are the aches and pains and illnesses and everything else that can manifest within us. And that manifests differently for everyone too, because we've got all sorts of other little things going on, like the DNA that we've inherited, where are the weaknesses in our bodies, what kind of lifestyle do we have, it's all different. But when one person focuses on abundance with 5% of the available life force within them, and another focuses on abundance with 90% available, the focus is identical. Let's say they're doing the exact same techniques. They're doing breath work. They're doing the affirmations. They're trying to do the mindset work. But the current is different because each of us has our own channel, right? And our own experiences that are interfering with that. And that's why two people can perform the same manifestation practice and experience entirely different outcomes. It is not that the universe is favoring someone else, that they're more deserving or they're doing something right and you're doing something wrong. It's just simply one is allowing more life force to go through them, and the other has these resistances and fears. And that's huge to understand that. So what creates the resistance? It's not the fear. We hold the fear frequencies, but resistance comes from the fragmentation. One part of you says, well, I trust. My heart is saying, I trust what's coming through. Another says, I got this. Probably the mind. I got this. I'm okay. I got this. And another one says, what if it doesn't work? Another part of you says, well, I really don't deserve all this goodness. There's a part of me that just kind of hasn't accepted that. And that's when life force meets contradiction. And coherence is not about eliminating those voices. We can't do that. They're there. But it's lovingly bringing them back into a coherent relationship. Congruence. It's when you slow down in what I did, like in slowing down. Okay, so I noticed the stomach clenching going on. That had been going on my entire life, but brought forward that day. All of a sudden, I'm like, why am I getting these? Why does my stomach spasm? Why is that happening? First time in my life. I've been having these since I was a kid. The first time in my life, I just kind of paused and went, what's going on here? And it's like, oh my gosh, she finally noticed. Yay. And all this information of like, oh, okay, there's fear there. And it's like right now, just coming through a really bad bout of hives, hives on my head, hives on my body, and having to stop, even though my mind is saying, and this is rooted because of my husband's healing journey that he's on right now, we're saying, rooted in that. And even though I was saying, it's okay, I got this, it's okay. And I was taking time for myself and I'm taking care of myself, my body is still saying, there's a lot of fear here. There's like uncertainty going on here. And it's giving me that sign. And I can't take away the uncertainty. It's there. But what I can do is double down to listening to my body and, taking care of it and getting more rest. I was out 2 nights in a row. And even though last night was a really beautiful night in the teepee and I loved it, the night before I was out for a birthday dinner with friends, didn't get home till late. And then last night after I got home, I'm like, oh, my head is getting itchy again. It's like, it's a sign. Slow down. Okay, we got this. We're slowing down. It's beautiful. When we listen to that ancient wisdom in our body is holding that beautiful DNA codes of our ancestors, of all the lessons and the wisdom that they have learned. And also there's in the portal and in the Soulfully Aligned Creative Mystics, we talk about, it's like, acknowledge that. Acknowledge that because our ancestors never meant for us to carry the fears, only take the wisdom. They don't want us to carry all of the fear patterns. They want us just to hold the wisdom from what they learned walking through their life. And we have beautiful meditations that we do that help us release that in there. And so it's just having that recognition that our bodies are our communication device. But we got to listen even deeper. We got to recognize that our body is ancient wisdom. It's not an inconvenience. It's not getting in the way. It's talking to us. And so becoming fully landed in our inner coherence means coming into congruence with the body and the mind and the heart. And then soul coherence adds in that beautiful wisdom. And so awareness becomes the most beautiful priority for us. Awareness in the moment. Presence. Right, Divine? Presence. Right here, right now. She knows. That's what she is right now. Presence, breath. Noticing when our body clenches. Noticing when you have a moment where it says, ooh. Noticing when your body leans back instead of leaning forward. Noticing if your shoulders tense up, if your stomach clenches, or gets tighter. Every time I pause, place my hand on my stomach and breathe. It's like I'm holding a baby that's crying. I put my hands on my stomach with as much love as I would to soothe a baby. And go, I'm listening. It's okay. I got you. And the body will come along with you. Just wants you to listen. Give it attention. So as you go through your day, every couple of hours, I want you to pause and go, where is my attention? And how much of me is available right now? How much of me am I pouring in? Because my attention is right here, fully 100% with you guys. But I know when I'm on a Zoom gathering, my attention is not fully on what I'm listening to. Maybe 20% is there, right? Maybe 50%. It's the rest is worrying or, planning, remembering. Oh yeah, I forgot to take that out of the freezer for supper. Oh yeah, I got to remember to call this person. So our attention is dispersed most of the time. And a lot of time it's also resisting. What about procrastination? That's resistance. I got to get down into my art studio. First, I got to do this, this, and this. Ah, resistance. All right. So we gently return to our awareness and our focus, not through force, but just by remembering in the moments when we pause and we go, okay, where's my attention right now? How many times have you gone, I can't find my phone. Oh my gosh, where did I put my phone? Where did I put my glasses? Yeah. And when we're nervous, that's even worse. I remember one time in an airport, I was really a nervous traveler back then, and we were going to our gate and I had to stop and adjust something in my backpack. And when I stood up, I'm like, where'd my ticket go? Where'd I put and I started panicking. It was like, oh, put my ticket. I don't know where it is. And everybody around me is like looking, and I'm like, oh, it's in my pocket. Like it's just like right? And so when life is crazy and calls on us because an emergency is happening, we're even less focused. And that's when we need to hone in even more, right? Breathe, be present. It's okay. We got this one step at a time. But remembering that you are life force expressing, you are source manifested in physical form. That's who you are. And every time we come back to that and go, okay, wait a minute, I am source manifested in physical form. I don't have to, I don't have to find anything. I don't have to reach anything. It's all here already. Let me just let that let that flow. And that in that moment, like our breath changes, our shoulders drop, maybe your jaw softens, like your thoughts slow down, presence expands, and life force flows again. Every time I come in and do a Zoom, it takes me a minute to get there, right? Like I start off as like, we get this music going, gets the energy hyped up. I get started with my notes, and then it's like, okay, you can probably tell when I land. When I land in that spot of like, okay, let's just let this information flow through me to everyone, not force it. And you can tell that if you ever watch a speaker on stage too. That's something I learned from Gabby Bernstein. She taught us that. She kept saying she made us get up and practice speaking on stage. And the audience could we were trained to go, okay, that's the moment that person landed. That's the moment that they started channeling. Like we could see it clearly, and you can see it in other people. They shift, their voice changes, it lowers. I've had people say to me that my voice changes when I guide you through meditation. As soon as we get into the spot where the messages start coming through, it's like a different voice. It's like, yeah, because then I'm just channeling through. We all do this. We all can do this. But that's the point that we let life flow again. And so if things are tight around us, if life is not flowing the way you want it to, if you're feeling like, I don't know my next step, then you're not landed. We got to land right here, right now, in this moment, in your body, in your heart. Bring it all in with your breath, with your physical relaxation into your heart space. Relax the stomach, relax. And remember, you are source manifested in a physical body. So let's do that right now. Let me walk you through meditation. Let's do this. Okay. So I'm going to invite you just to sit back and close your eyes. Take in some deep breaths. Slowly breathing in through your nose and big sigh on the exhale. At your own pace, big, long, slow, deep breaths in through your nose. All the way down to your root chakra and then let go. Taking at least 3 or 4 of these. And then bringing your awareness into your heart space, letting your breath come back to its normal pattern. And just landing in your heart, breathing in, breathing out through your heart. Feel that light there expand and contract with each breath. Feel it softening your heart. And feel how good that is, how good it feels to be in your heart space right here, right now. Everything else can just wait outside that closed door. And you land here in this moment, sending love to your body, allowing it to fully relax. Notice where the tension is, and just send love out to all parts of your body. Seeing that beautiful golden light in your heart growing stronger and brighter as you breathe in and out of your heart. Nothing else matters but this moment right here. Bring your full awareness into your heart. And every time you find yourself wavering or distracted, just come back to your breath, moving in and out of your heart, creating more and more space for your light to shine. And now feel that light from your heart move down that crystalline channel, flowing down into the earth till you align with the heart of Mother Earth. Feel her heart open up to receive you. Imagine her welcoming you with a beautiful, big bear hug. So happy to see you. So grateful that you are acknowledging her presence, her love. We are born of this earth. She is in us. She provides for us. She loves us. We are her children. Just let her love come back up that channel into your heart, feeling so much gratitude for her and all that she gives. Feel that connection giving you strength and vitality, balance, stable. Breathe it out through your spine into every cell of your body. Allow yourself to feel that stability and strength of Mother Earth. She is here for you. And then bring your awareness back to your heart and allow that beautiful channel of light that is already there from your heart up to the heart of the universe, whatever that looks like for you, to the source. See that crystalline connection, that beautiful golden umbilical cord. I want you to imagine that light radiating down, flowing down to the crown of your head, and then channeling in. Breathe it into your heart. Let it bring in even more beauty and peace. It's awakening everything within you, aligning, mirroring the life force energy within every cell of your body, waking up, shining, vibrating off any old pattern energy, any resistance, any dust on your cells. Just let it shake off like a dog shaking water off. Every cell shakes off the dust and allows that light to come through and cleanse and awaken. Let it come all the way down your channel, down into Mother Earth, becoming the bridge between heaven and earth, and see it flowing all around you. You are allowing this light to move freely through you now, already within you. Let it flow, let it move like a beautiful river. Energy moves and flows. Creative energy moves and flows. See it flowing through you, around you. Let it flow out through your heart. Imagine it feeding creative ideas and inspiration. And you get to just lean back and let this flow through you. You don't have to organize it. You don't have to figure it out. When you lean back and surrender into this flow, you allow it to bring through all of the ideas and inspirations, and you feel that dance beginning to move you, the music moving you, and you move into it. The inspirations will be there. The knowing of your next step will come. And you just flow and breathe. Heal the heart wounds. Heal the wounds in your womb space. Heal the old patterns in your mind. Allowing that neuroplasticity in your brain to create new patterns, new pathways of creating. You don't have to do things the old way. You don't have to do anything the way others tell you. You follow your own guidance and allow your body just to relax into this. Notice what part of your body is saying, oh, yes. Notice what part of you feels like an exhale. Is it a weight being lifted off your shoulder? Is there a tension somewhere releasing? This is just information for you, no judgment. You're not pulling the light in, you're allowing the light to move through you, to shine and radiate out of you, because this is who you are. There's no efforting needed to bring more of it in. It is simply allowing everything to relax, to let go of any constriction, to feel into that freedom, that sovereignty, and follow your own wisdom. So just take a minute here to acknowledge what's coming through for you. What would feel so good? You are a clear channel. You don't have to try and create anything. Take a couple more deep breaths. And start to bring yourself back to your space. Start to feel your way back into your body, to the chair that you're sitting on, to the room or the space that you're in, becoming more aware. Slowly wiggling your fingers and toes. And just allowing yourself to come back as you're ready. Noticing how you feel now. And it always brings us back into our center, into our power. And I just want to end with one little conversation here around something I've been thinking about. We all say we want change, but most of us return to the same environments, the same patterns that created the version of ourselves that we're now ready to outgrow. We're ready for more. But we keep coming back to the same environments, the same routines, the same conversations, the same stress, the same pace. And then we wonder why it's difficult to hold onto this new way. And we lose it. And oftentimes we come back and we go, oh, that felt really good, but yeah, I'm back to reality, right? And that's environment, the environment we place ourselves in. And you've probably noticed this through your life. Have you ever spent time with someone who's really peaceful? You feel calmer. Or someone who's really, really creative and you feel inspired by them, that gets you inspired. Or somebody that feels really high vibe and excited and you automatically resonate to that. And then, things start to flow in you, ideas start to come through. or you're with somebody that really believes in you and you become stronger in your own self-belief and self-love, stand a little taller, we affect each other. That's one of the gifts of being human, is we get to lift each other up. We get to be around people that go, I see you. I see you. I see the light in you. Yes, you can do this. I see that. And this is why I love creating environments for us to come back to remember, whether it's an online Zoom in the portal, my big program where this is what we do. We keep coming back. Or in the Soulfully Aligned Creative Mystic program, and we weekly come back to this and remind each other there is more to life and it is in you and you can do this. And we are doing this. We are doing it together. And this is why I create retreats or create Mystics in the Mountains. Not simply so that women can come to a retreat, but that they can experience a different environment while they're there. Several days where you're in a beautiful surrounding. It's just gorgeous. You're on the earth, you're in the mountains, nature surrounds you, no more technology. And the really beautiful thing is the other women that are there cheering you on. Instead of competing, it's a welcoming, come on, come in. Let's do this together, right? Mornings where it's still and quiet and there's, you can put your phone away. And where the conversations are all around possibilities, like big possibilities instead of problems. And that allows your nervous system to exhale for a long period of time. And this is what changes us, is when we're allowed to be inside a life we've been trying to create. We're allowed to be there in that space, to linger in that for 3, 4, 5 days, and really, and it's so much fun. So Mystics in the Mountains is coming up at the end of August, and it may be a busy time. You maybe are thinking that, yeah, I can't afford it. And I get that feeling because I've felt it too. But here's the question that I've learned to ask myself: what is it costing me not to say yes to myself? What opportunities never arrived because I stayed home? What friendships never connected and began? What version of me gets to emerge when I'm there? That won't come. There's so many friends I've made all around the world from these retreats. And sometimes the cost, it isn't the greatest concern isn't the cost or the investment, it's remaining exactly where we are right now, where we've always been. So what could shift if I allow myself? We have an abundance available to us. Money flows, money comes back. Time doesn't. Time is limited in our life, in our precious life. So when we say, I don't have time, it's like, what if the reason you don't have time is because you've forgotten to include yourself in your own life? We give ourselves what remains, like after we take care of everyone else, right? We know this. But what if we start to prioritize ourselves? The retreat isn't taking time away from your life, it's giving life back to you. And that is beautiful. And I have a lot of women that are like, well, it's too far. And distance is exactly what allows us to see ourselves differently. We need distance. We need to be away from our familiar surroundings. And our habits stay home, our roles stay home, our routine stays home, our expectations stay home, and we arrive as ourselves, as our own unique selves. And it's interesting because I have a lot of American friends in here in my following. Americans retreat more than Canadians do. They are retreating all year long. Where's the next retreat? My mission in life is to retreat hop, to go from this one to this one to this one. And Canadians just we need to exhale. We need to go. And although I also noticed that a lot of my beautiful American friends are resistant to traveling this far. And so I just want to put that plug out to them like, oh my gosh, leave your familiar surroundings, leave your country, and come and see what else there is. Like expand and feel that expansion in the mountains with the horses. And as we paint, because we're painting too, that's so much fun. And then I've had so many people go, oh, I'd love to, but it doesn't work. Are you going to have another one next year? I don't know. I go where source leads me, and I don't know. But what I do know is the future self, my future self, has never once looked back and thought, oh, I wish I had waited till next year. She's always said, oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Because it's in retreats where we quantum leap. It's in groups, it's in gatherings where we quantum leap. It's where we create the transformations and the shifts. And so many women come because they want that transformation. They want the clarity that they're going to get when they get away from those old environments. And I keep having these retreats because it's not because I love organizing them. It's because I know what happens when women gather with open hearts. Like, oh my gosh, we have howled at the moon. We we have we have let loose. We have gone deep into soul conversations because that's what happens when women gather with an open heart. And I've watched so many women carrying fear leave with more freedom. Like their whole appearance changes. I've watched lifelong friendships start under starry skies, sitting out under the stars, looking at the mountains, watching for UFOs, right, Delmain? Uh, I've watched women remember dreams that they've forgotten, and they all come and go, oh my gosh, I needed this so badly. Oh my gosh. And I've watched them laugh until they cry together and cry until they laugh. And that's why I keep doing this, because it helps us remember who we are. And we do this all year long in the portal. I am going to open up applications for the portal for until next week. Just a little window. So if you think you might like to be in the portal with us, which is an online gathering mastermind of women, where you get all of my programs included, and we talk about big things, big, deep conversations, and we create shifts in real time. It's like, what are you dealing with now? Let's talk about how do we move through this? How do we shift through this? How do we open up to that flow again? We go deeper into inner coherence and all the different nuanced layers of it, self-abandonment, identity, everything. But the retreat is special. And so I hope that you will consider this, even people watching this replay, consider the retreat. We have lots of space. but I do have to decide how much space we're going to have because there is lots of space at this retreat. But we'll be there and everything's taken care of for you. You just get to be in the mountains. You get to enjoy this time. Brenda, I love retreats. I haven't been to one this year and definitely considering coming, even though it's busy time on the farm. Yeah. Oh, thank you. And Brenda's in the portal. She said it's been incredible. I'm so grateful I signed up. I'm so grateful you did too. And I'm just so grateful it is going to grow to be a powerful space for women. Okay, so I believe there are moments in our lives when life quietly extends an invitation. And it's not pressure, it's not a demand, it's simply an invitation. And the question isn't whether, this retreat mystics in the mountains is for everyone. The question is life inviting you? If your body softens when I described it, if your heart says, yeah, I really want that, then don't ignore that whisper. Because sometimes your soul is the first one to speak. It recognizes home long before your mind catches up. And what I do know is I've been to retreats around this world and I've taken the leap and gone, how am I going to make this work? Financially, time, who's going to take care of my dogs? It always works out. And after I get back home, I'm like, I am so glad I did that because I have expanded, my business has expanded through my connections, and my heart has expanded, my creativity has expanded, everything. It is powerful. So even if you don't come to my retreats, open up to them. And next week, we're going to talk about as you are the clear channel now, as you open to become the clear channel for life to express through you, what happens next? So that will be next week. That's our last call of this chillin' in the summer together on the 21st at 2 p.m. Mountain Time. That is part 3. And I will send this recording out. Thank you. If I will open the unmute. If there's anything you want to add or say, please feel free here. And then I will leave you all with so much love. Thank you. Thank you for being here with me. And I hope that you got some golden nuggets out of here and it shifts everything for you. I love you. Mwah. Bye, you guys.